Hey guys, welcome to Sente, the YouTube channel dedicated specifically to beginner and intermediate Go players to help them get better at the game. So welcome to my first video of my quick tip tutorial series. Essentially, hopefully every week, maybe every other week, if I find a little nugget of information, something that's too short to be in a full-length video, but important enough that I feel like I want to share, I'm throwing it on a video and I am sending it to you guys right away. So this is the first video in that installment, and it is on splitting up your opponent into multiple groups and how important that is. Turns out making one large group of territory with your stones is unbelievably more efficient than making a bunch of smaller groups of territory with your stones. Want to know how? Let's get started. So to kick it off, we're going to do something that completely blew my mind when I saw this demonstration. So check this out. These are 28 stones, right? 28 stones. They surround 34 points of territory. Okay. Now I want you to look at this. This is the same 28 stones, but instead of surrounding 34 points of territory, they surround 90 points of territory, which completely blew my mind. And this is verbatim the diagram that you should look at when you want to know like why splitting up your opponent into separate groups is so important. Because in Go, if your stones can contribute towards surrounding one bigger piece of territory as opposed to surrounding multiple smaller pieces, you've got so much more efficiency than your opponent for how you're using your stones. I mean, just look at this. You're surrounding more than double the amount of area by using all your stones to surround the same amount of territory as you would if you split them up into surrounding 3 different groups. I think that if you looked in your games, you would find a lot of wins and losses decided by this fact alone, providing there were no huge captures or anything. So just to show you guys, this is a game that I had played, and I lost. I lost by like 25 points. It was crazy. I didn't feel like I played badly. None of my groups died. I only had maybe 5 to 7 stones captured. All my stuff lived. I didn't feel like I played awfully, but I was down by 25 points. And if you look at this, this is exactly the reason why. Check out white. So I'm black. And so check out white. All of what, so white has 1, right? These are dead, right? So this is all one group. Right here. This is all connected into one group. And then he has another group and another tiny group. So that's 3 groups. All right. I, however, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So while he used the same number of stones that I used to make 3 groups of territory, I used those stones to make 5 groups of territory. And because of the diagram that I just showed you, I have significantly less points than him because I used my stones to surround multiple territories instead of one bigger one. You can see how he managed to seclude off the center and just get more efficiency out of his stones than I did, and that was the deciding factor. And that's why I lost by like 25 to 28 points when I felt like I played a decent game. So this is definitely something that beginner and intermediate players should take into account. Look at it, try to split your opponent up and try to get your stones to make one big group, because your odds of winning in the territory that you surround, provided you can do that, is really something worth playing towards. So that's my first quick tip video, and I hope you all learned something. I definitely did. I'll see you on the grid.